Right then, hello people. Just thought I'd actually, put out a bit of an update video, even though I've only got a whole 8 subscribers at the moment, which is fairly impressive. Either way, I picked up Guild Wars 2 recently, only in the last week or so, and I started playing it. And I have to say, absolutely loving this game. This is what you see in the background right now. It's just a PvP match as my engineer. I think this was my 7th ever game in PvP, and only my second on my engineer. I've got no idea what I'm doing, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it, so just thought I'd have a knock around, see what's what, basically. Um, I, all I can really do at the moment is because I've played World of Warcraft for just so long. It's been such a massive part of my life for years. Like coming from that game to this is quite a change. There's so many little things about this that I absolutely love. I just keep looking at it and thinking, oh, I wish it was in WoW, which is a bit of an odd thing. I know it's just daft stuff. It's things like being able to resize the inventory box, like being able to resize the map, move things about much easier without having to download tons and tons of add-ons to do it. It's just little things like that I really like, and I think they just make it really nice and smooth to play. On top of that, as well, I love the fact that the combat in this, you actually got to be sensible. You've got to dodge. You've got to pay attention to what's going on around you, which I have to say I fail at doing quite a bit at the moment, but I am getting there. Things are getting better, which is good, thankfully. I'm only actually level 30 at the moment. I've done Ascalonian Catacomb Story a couple of times. I've also got level 40 Guardian, which it's only level 40 because it was my first character, and I just sort of leveled it because I thought, oh, while I'm still getting used to the game, I'm going to stick to this. It's nice and tanky, doesn't really take much damage, it does a decent amount. I tried out all the classes. I have to say, Engineer, by far my favourite, very closely followed by the Thief. Because they're both just really good fun. The Thief is great. I'm using that with dual daggers and dual pistols, I think, just for the nice burst and being able to actually do some decent damage at range without getting my face smashed in by some of the harder hitting mobs. But yeah, definitely engi, favourite so far. I love the rifle. The grenades are really useful. The flamethrower is great. I love, especially like that, just because the handy little knockback. It just makes things a lot easier, and just it's nice to get things off of you. As well as the elixirs, I quite like. I'm using the healing elixir and elixir U for the quickness buff, I think it's called. Just gives you a nice 5 seconds of really quite powerful burst. I use it a few times in this video, and people just tend to go from full to dead in Christ amount of seconds. I'm actually build I'm running at the moment. It's just rifle, power. I think I'm using sigils of rage, so they give me crit damage, crit and power. I think it is. Honestly, I'd have to check. I just thought, oh, this looks fun. I'll see how much damage I can get out in a short amount of time, and went with that. But yeah, so far this game, absolutely loving it. I think it's such a welcome change from WoW, which with the expansion coming out soon, I haven't actually bought it yet, and with the way my finances are looking, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford to buy Miss Pandaria. But I have to say, that's not as big a problem as it would have been before, because I'm finding this game just a lot more fun. It's not quite as crowded as WoW, and obviously it doesn't have all the friends and the social groups that are built up on that, but the fact is it's a huge amount of fun. Quite a few people I know want to get into this as well. They're trying to just find the money to get the game. So obviously it's not a cheap game, but I bought this back when, back when it was announced, and I only started playing it once I got my internet connection, because I recently moved into a new flat. So I've got it's just my own place. It's quite a nice place, pretty spacious. It does me just fine. But took me just over a month to get my internet put in because of there's just a huge waiting list on it. So I got that done. Then I thought, oh, to hell with that, I'll download this. I've already paid for it. I might as well download it and play it. So I did, and absolutely no regrets. I just think it's fantastic. I love all the zones. I like the fact that you just look on the map and it would just tell you, oh, if you're level 15 to 25, this is one of the zones you can go to. But I did find that after doing them once or twice, some of the zones did get a bit stale. So I'm looking forward to getting into just a higher level gameplay, getting to see some of the Elder Dragons, some of the bigger bosses. It's so much fun. I love it when you're out and about, you find a champion mob and you start kiting it, and then before you know it, there's sort of 10-15 people just all together, just swarming this mob, and just like slowly like getting it down. Everybody's helping each other, reviving each other. And one thing I have to say is I found is that the community on this compared to WoW is just, it's so much better. You ask for help, people actually give you advice. They'll show you around and where to go and just various things like that. I think the main problem with that on WoW is that it's such an old game now. People just a bit fed up with being asked, "Oh, what's this? How do I do this?" and all that, and they just get a bit snotty in trade and like in whispers and things. But no, at the moment, everything about this game, the community, the PvP especially, it actually feels balanced. I have to say, I haven't found that I haven't felt like I'm weak against any other particular classes, and that's on my thief, my guardian, and on this. Like, I haven't felt that I'm doing badly, but I haven't felt that I'm getting stomped into the ground. Obviously, I'm still learning. I'm still getting a bit used to it. Like I said, on this particular arena, battleground, whatever it's called, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. First time I've ever been to this particular one. I just thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. So yeah, it's just basically just a quick update video. Just saying that, like, I've got this game now. I'm going to start making videos about it. I'm just really enjoying it. So I want to just carry on getting used to it. And when I get to a bit higher level, I'm going to start. I'll make videos of the dungeons, the explorable runs, the story runs. I'll do more PvP and try and get into tournament games if I can find a good group of people to do it. So yeah, thanks everybody, and peace out.